Hey, howdy, and a big welcome back to Clemhawks, folks. I'm Yak, ready to take you through today's edition of MLB discussion here on the channel. And let me tell you, she's been a pretty big news day so far. Of course, every day so far since the trade deadline, it seems somebody with a name attached to them has been getting released by an MLB team, DFA'd, whatever. Yesterday, Tyler Duffy. The day before, it was Jackie Bradley Jr. And now today, wake up, smell the coffee. It is Franmil Reyes of the Cleveland Guardians who has been designated for assignment today. And of course, at the same rate, too, you see Bobby Bradley has also been released by the Cleveland Guardians. But this is a big time move here from the Guardians, who are looking to try and solidify their roster towards the postseason, because they are sitting in that situation where they are not that far away from being an important contender within the AL Central and of course AL Wild Card. But friends, it is one of those days where it's a good day for baseball, and of course, it's a big old Saturday, but for Franmil Reyes, it is not a good day to be Franmil Reyes. Unfortunately, he is on his way out of Cleveland and now looking for a new team that will hopefully carry him somewhere in the next little bit. But for Reyes this season, you know what? I'll go get his Guardian stats here for you in a second if I can. He had 70 games played, a total of 9 home runs, 28 RBIs, 9 doubles. Like, he was having a not too bad season, but also not a great season. He had a total of, let me see if I can get this brought back up here. A total of 56 hits on the season and 263 at bats, a 213 average. The problem is the OBP was only 254 and the slugging was only 350. So for a guy that, like Franmil Reyes, he can hit home runs, he can hit them with the best of them. All he was really doing pretty much 40% of the time was striking out and only getting singles. So that's a really tough go, right? He had 18 hits for extra bases, only 18 hits for extra bases, which means he had 38 singles. And that's a very tough go if you're trying to be a power guy on a team that gets the job done like the Cleveland Guardians. And this year, right, they've had some standout performances that they've had to make roster space for. So it's one of those things, they had to do what they had to do, and this is a very tough move. Franmil Reyes is a very popular player at times in Cleveland as well. So he is now up and gone and on his way to hopefully another team where, just like Joey Gallo, he'll be able to kind of revive his career somewhere and hopefully get things rolling. Because for Joey Gallo, right, you've seen he's kind of started doing things he wasn't doing in New York, and now hopefully for Franmil Reyes, he can kind of have the same situation against teams that he has maybe not as familiar with, and can go be an impact bat somewhere else. Because a guy like Franmil Reyes, he's a fun player to watch, a very exciting player to watch, but it's just when he's not figuring it out at the plate, a very frustrating player to watch. And that was the problem in Cleveland, and now they've kind of freed themselves from that frustration, and as well have also released Bobby Bradley, the first baseman, from his contract with the Guardians. So let me see if I can get Bobby Bradley's stats. He had 8 games played, 5 started, 17 at bats, 2 hits, a buck 18, both for singles, and no walks. So a tough go there for Bobby Bradley as well, and 9 strikeouts on the season. So he struck out more than half the time at the plate with the Cleveland Guardians. So a very tough look there as well if you're Bobby Bradley and Franmil Reyes, both high strikeout guys, punted from the team by the Cleveland Guardians, and now all of a sudden you have yourselves Cleveland Guardians getting serious about the roster, trying to figure themselves out, and really trying to build towards taking over that AL Central lead from the Minnesota Twins down the stretch here in August, September, and October. So folks, what I want you to do in the comments section below is let me know your thoughts on Franmil Reyes being released by the Guardians. Of course, Bobby Bradley as well, if you care. I don't know how big of a name that is to the most common fan, but at the same rate too, if you're new to the channel, take the next little bit here as you're exiting off the video to consider subscribing to us here at Clemhawks, Clem, Gillies, and me, Yak, and hopefully you can have a great time tuning into our next MLB discussion. Other than that, I am up on out of here.